It was very strange experience for me. I watch a movie like this. I still watch a movie from the front. I watch every movie. Like tonight, I will see Suspiria.
कौन तो आपको रोज दिखता है सर, बाहर बैठता है तो रोज आते जाते देखता हूँ। पुलिस का काम है भगवान की गलती को दूर करना। अपन भी तो वही करता है, तो इस मामले में तो हम सेम टू सेम है, यमराज का दूत मतलब। पर मैं बराबर देखता है आपको।
The Mumbai Murders is a serial killer film and also a political allegory to modern day India. Original story was of a serial killer called Raman Raghav, who was very active in the 60s. It was before India understood what a serial killer is, and there was this man who committed a series of murders without any motive. I did not find enough money to tell his real story. So I borrowed liberally from his own story and kind of contemporized the film. And what I did was turn one Raman Raghav into two people, because India is now deeply polarized when it comes to religion and gender and everything. This is my version. This is the director's cut. The one that is coming out is the one that played at Cannes. In India, there was a distributor's cut, which was much more linear and longer to explain the film more, because they thought India was not ready for a strong film like this. That version also had to go through a lot of censorship and was finally cleared by the tribunal court in India. But this is my version, and I'm very happy that my version is coming out in cinemas in France. Violence is always off-screen in the film. It's very strong, and people are anticipating it. And I don't need to just show it, because when they imagine it hits them harder. It's like, for example, the most forbidden thing in cinema is to show a child being killed. And I don't show the child being killed, but you insinuate that. And people imagine the worst. It hits them harder and it stays with them longer. And that's why I keep it off screen. There's a very strong censorship. There are 4 stages of censorship in India. There's the executive committee, there's a revising committee, there's the tribunal, and there's then the Supreme Court. If you go through all 4 stages, your film will eventually come out. People just don't want to go through that, so they make it all very easy. And plus, Indian market is such that where watching a film is not an individual experience, it's a collective experience. People go with their families to watch a film. So when we make films, we try to make a happy family film. So movies which are very strong and are trying to do something very strong, they're not often seen in India in the correct context. So it becomes difficult for films like this to be made. I use music to make statements. In the sense, for me, a lot of things that you can't say, you can get away with in songs. Like in Gangs of Wasseypur, a lot of songs talk about extreme sexuality from a woman's point of view. And we say that. Or the songs are political. In this one, it's deeply personal, it's religious, it's political. The songs are saying a lot of things that we don't often say. And I like music to be part of the narrative. I work all the time. I was shooting till yesterday. I don't do a lot of preparation. It's like the process of writing, you get into it. So I prefer doing it with the camera. So I explore, I find my film in the process of doing it. So I write while I'm directing. And I think I have that freedom in India over the years now. People trust me with it, so they allow me. So I finish one and I get into the other. I love movies and I exorcise myself through my movies. So whatever I'm going through at that stage, I put it in the movies. It's like a therapy session. I finished the season 2 of my series. I'll shoot that till January. After that, I think I might do a horror.